green here in the main straight, and we're 4 wide, if you don't mind, as Kai Blight and Michael Holmes try to force the button there in the opening couple of corners. Peter Walker made a really good start, and so did Jay Bassinelli. Abby Pickering has gone right back through the field at a rate of knots, but Kai Blight only took 2 or 3 corners and he went straight to the race lead. So starting in the second row did not bother him one little bit. The national champion has blasted to the top, and he is out and gone already. Peter Walker in second, then Jay Bassinelli. Michael Holmes, who did start on that second row as well, is there in 4th position. And then back to Cody Avens, Abby Pickering, Greg Horan, Chris Barrow, and the 104 of Adam Ambrose. They're the 9 cars, the 9 starters here in this 25-lap feature, the AFI Towing Easter Late Model Grand Prix, and it is certainly wide open at the moment for the national champion, Kai Blight. Blight blasts around the cushion in the A1 car. He's already got Adam Ambrose a lap down, and we're just 4 laps into this 25-lap final. Blight leading by already 4.4 seconds over Peter Walker and Jay Bassinelli. Bassinelli trying to put a little bit of pressure on the 81 machine as they go down into Pitts Bend, and Michael Holmes is a little bit further adrift there in 4th position, so he certainly hasn't taken advantage of his superior car speed at the moment. Avens there flat to the boards as well in the 10 machine in position 5, then Pickering, Horan, Barrow and Ambrose. But Kai Blight, he's now got past Chris Barrow, and he's got Greg Horan a lap down as well. So the national champion, Kai Blight, who resides here in Albany these days, hails from Katanning. He is the great Southern kid, and he is blasting his way around this feature race at the moment. He dominated night number 1. He was the prelim feature race winner as well. He absolutely loves this place. He loves racing, and you wouldn't find a more passionate speedway guy in that driver's seat than Kai Blight. Blight leads with 16 and a half to run as he comes up around Ambrose once again. He's got Abby Pickering in his sights. Pickering started on the front row, and now he's about to put Abby Pickering a lap down. 16 to run for Kai Blight, the national champion. Still Walker, Bassinelli, Holmes and Avens, and now Pickering, who's in position 6, is a lap down. So Blight, as he comes up on the exit of turn number 4 onto the main straight, he's got Cody Avens at his sight. They're getting higher and higher up here at Atwell Park Speedway, just about dragging the rear of the car on the concrete fence as they go through turns 1 and 2, as Blight comes down with 14 to run, and he's just going to slip underneath Cody Avens. So Avens now is a lap down as Blight throws a slider in turn number 2. Second at the moment, crossing the line in the main straight is Peter Walker, Jay Bassinelli, and then Michael Holmes is next in the 91 machine. And Holmes is going to be under pressure in a few laps' time from our race leader, Kai Blight. So Blight in the A1 car, he's probably just about on track to just about lap the entire field here, this 8 rivals of his in this 25-lap feature race. He's got Michael Holmes in his sights as he ranges up alongside the 91 machine as they go down the back straight. Got to get round that slower Adam Ambrose car, and then come into the main straight and tick another lap down. 11 to run for Kai Blight, the national champion, as he gets underneath the 91 of Michael Holmes. They miraculously started on the second row together, and now after 14 laps, Kai Blight's put him a lap down here in the final. So this is some drive from Kai Blight, the national champion. We don't expect any less from him, but he's still got to go out and get the business done. Oh, Abby Pickering's just scraping the wall in turns 1 and 2. Looked like a bit of debris coming off the 95 machine, as Blight has now got past Michael Holmes, and he's only got Jay Bassinelli and Peter Walker to complete the full suite here, as Blight has 8.5 to run, and Pickering's in the fence again, and she's really having difficulty in turns 1 and 2. She's in the marbles in the 95 machine, as Blight now throws it in absolutely flat to the boards around Atwell Park Speedway, and he's in an absolute class of his own. Is the current state and national champion, Kai Blight, as he's going to come up on the back of Jay Bassinelli. There's 7 to run. Can he lap the entire field here? I know it's only 8 cars, but it's some feat to 25-lap final, because you certainly just wouldn't think it'd happen. He's absolutely dominating this affair, as Peter Walker in second and Jay Bassinelli in third are getting the lap flag from their steward down there on the main straight. With 5.5 to run, Kai Blight is putting on an absolute show here in the A1 car. Peter Walker now under a little bit of pressure from Jay Bassinelli. They'll be racing for second and third. Kai Blight's looking to lap them. Blight is leading this race. The A1 machine has 4.5 laps to go, and further back there's been no change whatsoever. They have really spread out, but it is all Kai Blight at the moment. Blight gets around the back of the 36 machine. He goes underneath Jay Bassinelli, throws a slider in turn 2, and he's only got Peter Walker to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen this too much, but Kai Blight is going to lap the entire field here. He's going to lap every single rival of his in this late model Easter Grand Prix feature, and he's now lapped the entire field. There's no one left on the lead lap. Kai Blight, remarkably, is he is in a league of his own right now. The national champion will have 2 to run. He'll get another passing flag. Adam Ambrose has called it a night as he just ducks past Abby Pickering. I swear he just about drove over the front of her car then, but Kai Blight has held it absolutely flat for all 25 laps. He'll get the white flag. There's no one else that's nearly completed 25 laps. Kai Blight, the national champion, will bring him home on the final lap. I tell you what, there's only been 9 of them, but he has absolutely given the crowd a run for their money here in this late model feature. And the Easter Late Model Grand Prix champion for AFI Towing is Kai Blight. The national and state champion has absolutely dominated it. And there's no one else on the lead lap, so it's all over. There's no need to fight for any more positions, as Blight has wrapped this 25 lap affair up in very short time. And you can hear the A1 machine is sailing there as he got the checkered flag for the second time. But we will get a conversation with him when we get downstairs in just a few moments. But come on, Albany, put your hands together for one of our very own Kai Blight, who lapped the entire field. There was no one left on the lead lap. He lapped everyone. Peter Walker in second, Jay Bassinelli in third, and the rest. And he is the national and state champion for a reason. He has taken out the AFI Towing Easter Late Model Grand Prix, and he has the checkered flag. Put your hands together for him as he goes through the main straight in Pitts Bend. He is a very, very big advocate for speedway racing in WA, and we're proud to have him here in the Great Southern as one of our very own. Raised in Katanning and now living in Albany, and he is certainly a very, very good man for the sport. So Kai Blight wins. We don't have a winning margin apart from 1 lap. So I can't even tell you how much he won by. He won by more than a lap. Peter Walker in second, Jay Bassinelli in third, Michael Holmes in fourth, Cody Avens fifth, Abby Pickering was next, Greg Horan in position 7, Chris Barrow and Adam Ambrose. And that completes an absolute dominant weekend for the A1 car. So he'll come infield. We do have a presentation to get things underway. That is a really good show of appreciation from the fans. They know how good he was in that race. And like I said, there was only 9 cars, but he certainly showed who was the boss. So Kai Blight, he wins. The A1 parks proudly there at the front of Victory Lane. And we've got Harrison Berras downstairs to go through our infield presentations for the AFI Towing Easter Late Model Grand Prix. And a nice moment there from Peter Walker getting over, congratulating our race winner, Jay Bassinelli, climbing out of his car as well. We'll head down to Harrison Berras in just a couple of moments, and he'll get this presentation underway. All over to you, Harrison.
We'll get these presentations underway. Coming home in third, it's the best I've seen this guy drive all late model career. He's originally from Albany, coming home in third tonight for his first ever late model podium. We have Jay Bassinelli. First ever late model trophy. I say, Jay, it's got to be the best meeting you've ever driven in your life, and you got to be stoked with that.
I'm absolutely stoked, and to do it at my own track, it means so much more. Like, I've been wanting to race for 18 years after juniors, and then I've finally done it, and to do this on my home track, I'm stoked. I'd like to thank Aidan Schwern for all the help he gave me last night. If it wasn't him, I probably wouldn't have been out there, but, you know, and the track put on a good track.
And maybe in a few years we might see you throwing a few slide jobs with Kyle Blight, you reckon?
Oh, I'll just stay where I'm at the moment. I reckon that's pushing a little bit. I might need a big engine.
There you have it. Coming home in third tonight, we have Jay Bassinelli. Very happy with that result. And another person who's driven a pretty good race himself. Coming home in second place tonight, we have Peter Walker. Got a fair few fans in the house here.
I got my daughters, the cheer squad of the Ambrose girls, so yeah, no, we're pretty stoked to have them here.
And, well, he started off the front row and, well, you can't really do much when you got Kai coming around. You're starting from fourth place, but you got to be pretty stoked to come second in this field.
Look, we'll take that as a win. You know, it's some good cars, not as many as we probably wanted, but, you know, to run with these guys and 25 laps without a stoppage, that's a credit to all the guys for, you know, driving within how we should be driving. You know, we haven't got any torn up cars, so that's a win for everyone.
And obviously some people you'd like to thank to get you on the podium tonight.
First up, thank you to Albany Speedway and all the sponsors, all the volunteers. Without that, we don't go racing. My daughters, they come away and they help me out and all that. Marshall down in the pits, he works his ass out on this car. He threw a spicy setup in it, and we didn't know if it was going to. It could have gone either way, but that was probably the best car we've ever had. So well done to Jay, mate of mine from High Wycombe, getting on the podium, and obviously Kai, well, he just showed the class he is for having the A1 on the door, doesn't he?
There you have it. Coming home in second place tonight, Peter Walker. And, well, what a surprise. This guy has been unstoppable all weekend, and he's just gone and lapped the whole field. No biggie. Coming home in first place tonight, we have Kai Blight. How's that, Kai? Home crowd, home track, and you just go out and lap the whole field.
Oh, that car was absolutely unbelievable. But I think the biggest thanks has to go to Bill and Mick and Aidan and everyone that, you know, put the track on. Because like I said before, it literally rained all day long. There's not a bump out here. It's smooth. You can run against the fence. There's not too many tracks in the whole world that you could do that. So absolute pleasure to come out here and race. And massive thanks to AFI Towing and everyone, you know, Graham and Linda, for putting the money up for us to come and race. I absolutely love coming to Albany at Easter. Made it easy to move down here, mate. You know, it's a lot of fun. So massive thanks to AFI Towing, Blights Auto Electrics, Panel Works, Pollen Patches, Dad and Graham, Carter. Callan doesn't know this, but Albany Forklifts and Industry is going to sponsor us some to get over east. So thanks, Callan. And yeah, massive appreciation for everyone coming out here. There's plenty of ways you could spend your Easter, and we're sure thankful that you come out to the Speedway and watch us have a burn.
There you have it. Kai Blight coming home in first place tonight. We'll get him to get some photos, and the one we've all been waiting for, we have the Formula 500 state title coming up next. We'll get those presentations underway in a short while. Back up to you in the box, Cam and E, to get this 500 show underway.
Beauty. Thanks, Harrison. And I just want to pick up on one thing that Kai Blight said there. Bill Gibbs and his team, who have done a great job with the track, as we've just heard from our podium presentations. A big happy birthday shout out to Bill Gibbs, who is celebrating his birthday. He's in the commentary box, in the sponsors box up here. And great job to him and his team. He's one of the legends here of Albany Speedway. So well done to Bill Gibbs. Happy birthday, mate. Enjoy the last race, and you and your team have put on a great track all weekend. So a great shout out. We'll take a bit of music and we'll be back with the presentations for our Formula 500 state title.